Hi, I'm Davina, and I've come here today to talk to three amazing women who do brilliant work, are kinship carers themselves. I've been a big fan of this charity that Comic Relief supports. They support all their campaigns that they do to try and raise awareness of what kinship carers are and what they need. And I didn't realise it, but I am somebody who benefited from a kinship carer. I was brought up by my grandmother, so it means a lot for me to be here. I'm just going to go and say hi.
Go straight through to them.
Hi!
Nice to meet you.
So, who are you?
I'm Kelly.
Kelly, great.
Nice
Lovely
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you. Hi.
I'm Meyrem.
Hi, Meyrem. Take a seat. I'm in that one there. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Wendy. All right, come in. A bit cold.
you.
I've baked all of these, as you can see.
They look marvellous.
Hi. Can you tell me about when you first heard of the word kinship and that actually there was a kind of movement or a group of people that had this name?
It was 2018, so I'd been a kinship carer for 7 years already. And I'd said to Wendy and a group of other kinship carers, imagine a foster carer saying they'd been a foster carer.
And
they didn't know that that's what they were, right?
It's really funny. I went to live with my granny when I was 4. I really get emotional when I talk about this, but I'm so unbelievably grateful to her. She literally changed my whole life. Like, everything would have been very different if it hadn't been for her. And what was bad was I was embarrassed about being looked after by my granny at school, and I feel really ashamed of that because I'm so grateful, you know, now. I don't know if you felt the same about being brought up. You were a kinship child as well, right?
And it's really difficult because my mum passed away when I was 14 and I was in kinship care 26 years ago. Yeah. And it's getting there.
The tide's turned. Yeah.
And you don't understand, like me being as a kinship child and being now a kinship carer, it's completely different. But now I can kind of resonate with my grandparents. You're not doing that.
What is it that makes you all want to just give back? I can see you're all so keen to help, aren't you?
We don't want people to be like we were in the beginning,
Yeah.
lost and
We're
isolated.
kind of the ones that have gone first, if you like.
Yes, that's right. So it's not for us, it's for those who will sadly come.
Yeah.
There are so many of us out there.
And also so many people who are out there alone
Yes.
and don't know that there is support to be had.
Yeah, I know that in my role, I work for Kinship, the charity, and in my role I'm constantly saying, you know, a kinship carer is a friend or family that steps in to raise a child who can't live with their birth parents. It's like continuous raising of awareness around the phrase because, you know, like you say, thousands of kinship carers are out there and don't know that that's who they are and that's what they're doing.
So obviously Comic Relief funds the campaigning aspect of it, but what does the campaigning involve? Like, what are you doing?
It's to raise awareness, to get our voices out there, to get us heard, so that everybody knows, everybody that is a kinship carer knows that they're a kinship carer.
It would be nice, wouldn't it, if it was to happen to somebody that them not waiting a couple of years before they find out about it, they would know where to go straight away.
Access support, And the campaign sort of brings kinship carers together, organises them and equips them with the tools they need to go out there and have their voices heard. So the Comic Relief funding is so important because Value Our Love gives them that platform to do that.
Well, listen, I can't tell you how grateful I am that you all came to talk to me today, and well done on everything that you do. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Good to meet you.
Well, let's eat. Well, who doesn't enjoy sitting down, drinking coffee and eating cake with three brilliant women? I mean, that was fun in itself, but actually, I guess relating on such a deep level with what everybody was talking about was really, really nice. I can't tell you how happy it made me when I realised that the money that you donate is going to help get the message out there even more. My granny shaped me, shaped who I am, shaped my whole life, and I have her to thank for keeping me on the straight and narrow, sort of. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.